Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I am Panda Phil, and welcome to Toon Talk Live, where we'll be talking about all things Toony and Toontastic. And yes, I am in a very festive jumper, and I love it. Today we are going to be talking about Toontown Rewritten in 2025. I am very aware that in many years past, Toontown Rewritten has been one of those wonderful games that the community absolutely love, but may feel like it's not very fast when it comes to updates compared to other servers. And I was really interested to think about actually what has happened in Toontown Rewritten this year. And so I'm going to do a bit of a timeline of what has been going on in Toontown Rewritten in 2025. Let's start with January the 8th, 2025, where we saw the departure of the incredible Toon Troopers, Shockley and Peanuts Crinkledoodle. With over 11 years of service, which included supporting toons around Toontown, as well as technological advancements to keep Toontown ticking and make it what it is today, it was a sad departure of some major players in the Toontown team. And we can only be thankful for the amount of work they have put into Toontown Rewritten itself to make it what it is today. And although that was back in January, I think it's still worth mentioning how appreciative we are of their efforts and the legacy that they have left on, and the work that still continues by the current team as well as new members as well. From 8th of January, we go to the 13th of February. A news post is created by the Big Cheese highlighting National Cheddar Day. Now, you may be wondering why I'm mentioning it. It doesn't seem like that much of a major highlight this year for Toontown. I just wanted to highlight it for the comments some of you Toons posted. In 3rd of March, we had a new addition to the outfits. So in 2024, we were introduced to the start of gag-themed outfits. And the first one of 2025 to be introduced was on the 3rd of March, and it was the Trap Weaver outfit, focused on, of course, the Trap gag track. Throughout the year, the community had the opportunity to share ideas for names and vote on the name of each element of the outfit. We had been waiting for quite a while, and on the 21st of April, we had the monumental moment that Toontown Rewritten was tuning up the world with their makeshift campaign. We had Dr. Shirley plushies and Lord Loud and Clear plushies, who I have right here, that you can purchase as part of Toontown Rewritten's Gags and Gears for Good campaign. All profits of this and following campaigns went to the Child's Play charity, who are an organisation that sends video game systems to hospitals with accessible equipment. But we weren't just given the opportunity to purchase these wonderful plushies. They were in-game opportunities too. From April the 21st to May the 12th, the Toontown community were given the challenge to purchase these plushies to raise money for charity, and in return, the community would reap a whole bunch of benefits. This included stretch goals that would allow the likes of Dr. Shirley cutouts to be received in Toon Estates, Lord Loud and Clear SOS cards to be received, and new trading cards for Toontown member mailers, which I have right here. They are wonderful. I love them so much. With the end of the campaign coming close to the end, it ended up being extended by an additional 10 days. So the finishing date ended up being May the 22nd instead of May the 12th. And what was the outcome of this? $21,450.92 was raised for Child's Play through Toontown Rewritten's makeshift campaign, and this wouldn't be the last campaign we see of the year. On the same day that the makeshift campaign ended, the community were met with another gag-themed outfit that they were asked to help name, one inspired by Toon Up. And so each week from the 22nd of May to the 11th of June, the community could vote of the name on each item of clothing, and as soon as this outfit was released, you would see a whole lot of toons sporting this outfit. From the 22nd of May, we then move on to the 2nd of June, which was Toontown's 22nd birthday. And it's crazy to think I was 9 when Toontown was released, and it's still continuing to this day by a team of volunteers. It's a day worthy of celebration and a time to be thankful to all those who have kept Toontown running to this day, as well as developing it and reimagining it to what it is now. So in 25th of June, a major change to how the partner program was viewed by the community took place in the form of partner badges. These hover above the head of toons who are part of the partner program, either as a partner community or content creator such as myself. It brought instant recognition of those who are partners in Toontown and helped the community to be encouraged to participate in what we offer to enhance the experience of Toontown. And just a couple of days later, on the 27th of June, we then got the Sound Witch outfits inspired by sound gags. Following the successful Makeshift campaign, we saw a limited task line become available from the 7th of July until early August, known as Operation Plush Patrol. With Lord Loud and Clear still missing, this offered the chance for the community to complete a set of tasks to receive a Dr. Shirley cutout and Lord Loud and Clear. It caused a great deal of excitement, and I'm very pleased to have the cutout on my estate, as well as my Lord Loud and Clear SOS cards ready and waiting, which is nuts because some people I've seen have just used their Lord Loud and Clear SOS card against a flunky, and I salute you, okay? I salute every single one of you that are using your Lord Loud and Clear SOS cards on flunkies. I think that is incredible. 18th of July was probably one of the biggest moments in Toontown Rewritten's history, and I don't think I'm exaggerating this whatsoever. On the 18th of July, we saw Sir Max's biggest fears realised. The invasion of butterflies. It's a very serious matter in Toontown. Butterfly accessories became available to be given out by partner toons, but also another version was made redeemable following the success of Toontown Rewritten reaching 2,000 followers on the social media platform Blue Sky, and this was their way of celebrating it. On the 30th of July, we saw the reveal of the Dropcast outfit, which I think is probably one of my absolute favourites because I just love Drop Gag Track. I think it's just great. And then from the 1st to the 7th of August, prior to ToonFest Orlando, Partner Toons hosted PartnerFest, a week-long event of in-game activities hosted by Toontown partners. It provided another level of excitement in the run-up to ToonFest Orlando, which, speaking of which, on the 8th and 10th of August, ToonFest Orlando took place. An in-person event for the Toontown community to meet and hear more of the behind-the-scenes and other fun activities. And a lot was revealed, such as the Clear Coast program, which people who attended the events could go and check it out themselves, and laptops were made available to explore it, as well as so much more. It was a major revealing of all the work that is happening behind the scenes in Toontown, and it caused a lot of hype and excitement. One of the great things about ToonFest Orlando was that the Toonies Awards happened, and I won. So I was really happy. With my wonderful Boodles for Doodles video. The 19th of September was the start of Cartoonival, which was also the celebration of 12 years of Toontown Rewritten. And again, it's nuts to say that Toontown Rewritten has been around longer than Toontown Online was. Like 2 years longer currently. Between the 27th of September to the 5th of October, PartnerPalooza took place, which is an annual event of activities run by Toontown partners as part of the Cartoonival celebrations. But this year's was probably one of the most busiest ones we have done as partners, where there seemed to be a massive attendance by the Toontown community out all of them, but also in terms of the actual schedule, there were a lot of events happening, and it was so good to see that this year, and I'm really excited for how things develop over the next coming years. On the 3rd of October, we got the next Gags and Gears for Good campaign, and the community were immediately invested because we were given the opportunity to purchase our very own Flippy and Flunky, two much loved Toontown characters, and I definitely did purchase both of them because there's no way I was going to miss out on one of them, and I couldn't decide which one I was going to choose. This was clearly the same for many others in the community in terms of wanting to purchase them, because the efforts by the community surpassed the first campaign by raising $31,248.45 for the charity, which meant that over 2025, the Toontown Rewritten community has raised $50,000 alone, which is absolutely crazy, and I'm really excited to see how things develop next year in 2026 as well with the Gags and Gears for Good campaign. On the 11th of October, the Toontown Rewritten team shared that they were making tweaks to the task lines for the Lawbot, Cashbot and Bossbot suits. Your feedback was heard by the Toontown team, and as part of it, the community were given the chance to join a test server to try out the tasks and give feedback on the changes. And there's further work being done to ensure the changes really reflect the view of the community. And that is all the main updates from Toontown Rewritten this year. I think it's been a really fantastic year for Toontown Rewritten in 2025, where I think in the past, Toontown Rewritten is very much known for making a very big update, such as field offices, and then things quietened down, understandably so. Whereas this year felt like there was constant updates happening in small but significant ways, whether that has been or the outfit releases, testing of new task lines, or even the changes that have been happening with the partners of Toontown Rewritten as well. It's been a really exciting year. I'm very excited for what 2026 is going to bring. Will we see clear coasts in 2026? Who knows? Like, what else are we going to see in terms of like what other playgrounds will be remastered? What other things going to be revealed in a future ToonFest? I'm just excited, and equally, will we open up the partner program again? That is what I would love to see in 2026. But yeah, it's all looking really good, and yeah, let's see what 2026 brings.